What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing on this lovely, where I'm at, chilly as fuck Tuesday evening, where we are gathered to watch the second to last episode of Skeleton Crew. Episode number 7. Where, according to Jude Law himself in an interview, we're going to get a decent amount of backstory on Mr. Jodnana Wood, a.k.a. Mad Captain Silvo, a.k.a. Scarlet or Crimson Jack, a.k.a. whatever the Scottish-sounding white chick called him. But yeah, that guy. He said we're getting backstory this episode. So, but we got pirates on the way to Adatin, we got kids on the way to Adatin, with the ship looking much better. So we'll be seeing what happens. So prepare yourselves. Fill your cup and light your smoke. Because we're going to have us a little watch party. Welcome, everybody. Holy shit, why is that? Oh, I knew that should have known that was going to happen. Whoa, cancel that. Never should have touched it. I shouldn't have touched it. Cool. Anyway, hi. How is everybody tonight? Hope you're well. Brooke's eating at a pho restaurant, so you might start the show later. Oh, that's cool. What's up, Brennan? What's up, Icarus? I'm hungry. We're all hungry. We only get scraps of Star Wars shows. That's a pretty good one there, Mr. Icarus, sir. Pretty good one. What up, Griff? What up, Brennan? How are we this evening? 'Tis a Tuesday. We got us a second to last episode of Skeleton Crew to watch tonight. Excuse me. I think it'd probably be a pretty decent one. I am curious to see how much of the backstory Mr. Law alluded to we're actually gonna get. It's going to be interesting to see how much time we actually spend on Adatin in this show. Because, I mean, everyone's headed there now. The convergence is happening. The setup for the final showdown, as it were, is happening this episode. So, I think we could be in for a real treat of an episode. I just want them mainly to answer one question when it comes to Jude Law's character. And that is, was this motherfucker ever at the damn temple? Was he a young Padawan at the temple around the time of Anakin Skywalker's arrival? Because he's about Anakin's age. We done figured that shit out a while back. Which means he would have been somewhere around 7 to 10 years old when Anakin's 9-year-old ass came trotting in with Qui-Gon. And if that's the case, he was probably there at least 3 to 5, well, like 4 to 6 years, 4 to 7 years from that point, 4 to 8, actually. You know, could have been there as young as 2, if even younger, you know. So, I'm hoping we get an answer to that. I don't care if he was at the temple or wasn't at the temple. I just want to know which. And if he was at the temple, he doesn't. To me, it seems like he started his piracy / rogue career fairly early on. So I don't even see him being around still at the temple for Order 66 or with a Jedi somewhere else. The impression I'm getting is he was fairly young when he began his pirate career, as it were. So I am forced to wonder from that point, what exactly happened. Vicker says, so they got a good snapshot of the captain's hologram. Really? Is there any way you can drop it in the Discord so the entire class can take a peeky? That'd be dope. And it looks like he's the same species as Hondo. That's cool. He ain't Hondo, though. Way too old. Way too old. But it wouldn't surprise me that he's the same species, which, of course, I can't remember the name of. Hondo Onaka. Oh, he's a Weequay. Okay. Yep. Good old Hondo Onaka. Oh, the stories I could tell. So many of them true. Little quote here on the screen. Yeah. I would love to see Hondo back. I've dug that motherfucker since the first time I saw him in Clone Wars. I'm like, I like this dude. This dude's fun. So that'd be cool, though. That would be cool. Okay, a bit of... Oh, I've heard of that channel. You know, you actually gotta be pretty decent, because most times your channel has to be somewhat specialized to, like, actually catch on. But I've heard of these motherfuckers. I said go, bitch. Oh, hey, look. First video to pop up. Are we muted? We're muted. Good. Come on, mouse. You don't... Where are you? There you are. Don't fuck with me. Skip. Okay. Okay, it's playing. It's just sitting there. I see a little bit of hair. I think. Is that hair? A hat. Yeah, it's a good picture they're showing. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I don't care about that shit. Get to the splaining. Okay, yep. Alright. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that does look like a, It kind of also looks like a different species. Because I'm not seeing the... Look at 140. Oh, I'm at 122 right now. Okay. Oh! Okay, yeah, that's much better. Okay, yeah, that does look like a weak way, doesn't it? Here. If I try and adjust it myself now, I'll totally miss 140. Alright, let's maximize it. What the fuck? Stupid ass. There we go. My guess is Jad was at the temple, washed out of Jedi training. Oh, like they put him on the agricultural corps or what, or the agri corps or whatever they did with kids that had just a little bit of force, but not enough to really do Jedi stuff with. I could see that. I mean, scenario similar to Chimeras could exist, but he obviously didn't go full dark side the way Chimera did. But he could have had a falling out and just, you know, gone pirate without going full dark side. That's also possible. Maybe it was due to a humongous disagreement between him and his master. Maybe it's an Asajj Ventress case where her master got killed. Because remember, she was a Jedi Padawan before she went dark side after her master was killed. Could be one of those. His master could have been killed, but again, instead of going full dark side like either Asajj or Chimera did, he just went pirate. Yeah, that does look a bit like a weak way, doesn't it? It also kind of doesn't. But then again, it wouldn't be the first time that Disney didn't translate a look appropriately to live action. See the Grand Inquisitor in Kenobi. That ridiculousness. Dude is supposed to be a Powin. Or he got in trouble at the temple, right? Yeah. So instead of washed out, booted out? Yeah, could be. Like, see how pronounced his horns are and there's, like, not a lot? No. I mean, it could be their live action approximation of a weak way. I'd say it looks like a weak way more than he does anything else. His goggles be throwing me off. Yeah, I would. With this, I would say weak way. I'm inclined to go weak way, yes. Yes, I am. Which doesn't surprise me, they're a slave race. Or they were. So. Episode has dropped, huh? Okay. Well, everyone get... Unless you're me or Icarus, if you don't have your Disney Plus pulled up, get her pulled up. Click on the crew. Click on the episode and then immediately pause it on the Disney Plus screen. Like so. Close enough for how bad the hologram is? Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that. Excuse me. Yes, Hondo-esque. Yes. Weequay-esque. Definitely Weequay-esque. So that screen. We will go at 5 after, so you got 2 minutes and change to get ready. Or we'll go sooner if those who are participating in the chat throw ones in there when they have the episode pulled up and ready to go. Has anyone dug into that article from Forbes about the KOTOR show? Because I have not. I may need to because I only just now remembered about it. Someone remind me about that when I'm about to dip out of here so I can check that article out. Pretty please and thank you. That'd be great. I mean, if you've been around long enough, you'll know I'm ADD as shit sometimes. So, I mean, I'm ADD all the time, but sometimes it's like really bad. So I'll forget because it'll have been longer than 2 minutes since I said it, since I talked about it. Yep. Yep. How's everyone's week been? The last couple 3 days since Saturday. Good start to the week, bad start to the week. Monday was Monday. Who the fuck cares? What do we got going on? Good, bad, and different. Oh. Pause the music. Well, okay, it's got 11 seconds. I'll let that finish, and I'll pause it when the next song starts. Do, 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 do. I know the name. I can't remember how it goes. Oh, who cares? Okay, so that's taken care of. Gotta mute that so I don't get copy struck. Because I don't want to get copy struck. Getting copy struck sucks. Okay. We're watching this bitch. All right. Prepare to hit play. In 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Play. Don't skip anything. Wim's dad is a gomer. I'm sorry. He's a fucking gomer. I mean, I'm sure he's written that way and being told to act that way, but he's a gomer. Yeah, for your own safety. Or you will be stunned. Hmm. Looks like we might get a third element in this party at now, eh? Yeah, they do. First to arrive. Okay. Science geeks know you shouldn't hear that, but well, you kind of are. Man, I'm so horrible with my species memory. I know what that guy is, but I can't remember. Bummer. Ah, the old tractor beam. About 10 minutes in, Brooke. Ha! Nice. Meth Jaw. Hey, Cantina baby. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Uh-huh. There he goes, getting force fancy. Well, of course I'm not. That's why you don't know me, Mr. Mike Cassius, because you are. Damn, did he actually just ice him? Shit, it looks like you just iced him. Ship looks like the Razor Crest cool big brother. Kinda, yeah. Really? With the helmet again? Oh. Oh. Well, more people know what's going on than well, kind of yes, kind of no. Yes, you always need a plan. Woo, technicalities. Oh shit. Oh snap. Awesome shot. That is the scope of Star Wars. Definitely creating the weather with those contraptions. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is originally an AT-AT ship. Oh, no shit. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Alrighty then. That sucks. Oh, I thought he was going to step on it for a second. I was about to get pissed. Uh, I don't know about gas giant per se. I would say technologically controlled nebula. That ain't happening, bruh. Maybe a little closer to the dark side thought than I thought, eh? Maybe a little closer. Thank you. Excuse me. They're all shitting themselves right now. Yeah, no one has ever seen this before. Oh, those? Okay, the ship is well clamped. They kind of made it a point to show that. Definitely a High Republic help. Hmm, interesting. Oh my, if is that all fucking credits on those ships? Okay, you can tell this is volume, but I'm not too mad at it. Oh, damn! That's a lot of fucking credits. You know what that is? That's a room full of inflation. That's what that is. That was kind of an odd ending. Hmm. Interesting. 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 Yeah, I know. That's a. I mean, I understand wanting to do a cliffhanger thing, but like, something tells me, he's about to have 4 more hostages. Although I don't know what good it's gonna do him. He's like, however fucking far underground, essentially by himself. No way to communicate with the rest of the pirates. Surrounded by security droids. Yeah, I have no idea where they're gonna go. I don't know what the hell Jude Law was talking about in the interview, saying we were going to get John's backstory. We got nothing. Whole lot of not much, other than like delving even more dark than he delved in Tack Renard's hideout there. Like straight ruthless, which is kind of cool. I like how they kind of started light with him, and they're like slowly making him more intense and frankly bad. He's a bad guy. The slow reveal and embrace of his true villainy has been kind of cool. That episode was kind of cool. The visuals were on point. The space flight through the barrier, the trip down into the planet, into the vault. Big shots full of scope, and yeah, there's visuals are on point for sure. You can tell, like, we've heard they spent a reasonable amount on this show, but you can see where the monies went in this one, which is good. Um, Gringotts made him go mad. Yeah, pretty much, Icarus. Pretty much. I gotta say, I didn't see him just straight icing Brutus. A defenseless Brutus. Nor did I see SM-33 getting beheaded. But, again, steps on his road to the true villainy that he possesses, it would seem, eh? Oh, what'd you guys think? Outside of that weird-ass ending, God, what the hell was that? But outside of that, what y'all think? Right? Yeah, I was like, damn it. that damn Brutus. What up, Jay? Yeah, well, that damn Brutus is bye-bye now. He took a blaster at close range. I need to go back. Almost 6 minutes till the end, but would give the episode 7 or 8 out of 10. Get back to me in 6 more minutes. What exactly was totally what you expected? The episode, or parts of the episode, or what you talking about, Icarus? Define that. To which of that do you refer? And seriously, how desperate was Jaleel White for a paycheck? Holy crap, they have done jack shit with him. Oh, where the episode went? Cool. You expected Jog Beck's? Yeah, so did I, especially when Jude Law said we were going to get it. That motherfucker. Never trust an actor. They all lie. Well, I have very faint hope that we'll actually get some. Maybe a hint or two in the finale. Maybe. Hopefully. I'll be a little annoyed if we don't, honestly. Real talk. That's one of the things they've been dangling in front of us this whole time, and they better deliver. Or I'm going to be annoyed. So outside of not getting that and that weird ass ending, I'm going to give this. I enjoyed this episode, despite those two bits of disappointment. Well, one was a disappointment, and one that was just kind of weird. That ending was weird. But setting that shit aside, I'm still going to give this episode an 8. Delving even more into the depths of Jod's villainy, I appreciated that. That was pretty cool. Obviously, what's up, Delta Dan? Obviously, the visuals were fucking peak. Like, they did so good with the visuals. So good. Wasn't quite how I expected everyone to end up on Atten, but it works. Yeah, what'd you think of that ending there, Delta Dan? What'd you think of that ending? And by the way, in case you haven't yet, hit all the buttons. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell if you haven't done that at all. Brennan, no backstory at all, just made Jod look even more of a bad guy. Yes. And I appreciated I appreciated delving more into exactly how the villainy he is capable of. That I liked. I was a bit disappointed. I was expecting the backstory. Mostly because of that interview and what Jude Law actually said, that motherfucker. How is this non-Star Wars show y'all are watching? Asks Justin. It's still an entertaining show. Still not mind-blowing. Still not poop. It's entertaining. Wonder if we're going to get a... What up, Lou? Yes, next week is the last episode. Yeah, it is all about the money. And there's a shit ton of money in that vault. And that was just one of how many did he say? 1,139? So there's 1,138 vaults exactly like that one. Jesus. That's a lot of Old Republic credits in that place. Which also tells you giving it a 7, are you, Brooke? Totally fair. Totally fair. What was I saying? The Andor guys would have loved those vaults. Oh, dear Lord. They wouldn't have known what to do themselves. They would not have known what to do with themselves. And then they hit a pretty good lick themselves. But think about it. They got 1,139 vaults. That full. It's obvious, at least to me, that says that it has been a while since a Republic ship has been there to pick up some credits. And since all that shit was automated, it seems like that used to be a norm. Like, to me, it seems like that used to be a regular thing. Republic ships coming and going, offloading whatever they offload, and then, grabbing some credits and running them on out into the galaxy. That's what it seems like, at least to me. Felt the Dan. Last episode needs to be longer than 30 minutes to wrap whatever this is up. Yes, I agree. Yeah, if the actual, and I'm not talking credits, like actual episode itself, screen time, better be at least 45 minutes, and it really should be longer. Because at least in my mind, they got a lot to tie together. Got to figure out if Jod's about to go chopping, which I don't think he is. And we know he's not hesitant to kill. And he whacked Brutus, which means he probably whacked the dude like back in episode 3 that he was talking to all calm while he was getting SM-33 back. So yeah, we know he's not scared to kill. Let's have absolutely no idea what they're going to do to resolve this. Everyone that's important, at least that we know of, is underground. Jod's underground, the kids are underground, the kids' parents are underground. All the money's underground, a bunch of security droids are underground. Got pirates outside the barrier that can't get through, can't be communicated with. Yeah, I have no idea how they're going to resolve any of this shit. So, and that in and of itself has got me intrigued. The KB actor was asked how to describe the final episodes with one word. She said, death. Ooh, really? Centuries of uncollected money. Exactly, Stanley's. Exactly. And welcome in, my guy. So she said death. Huh? Describe it with one word. Interesting. I have no idea who they're going to kill off. Might just be a bunch of pirates. You never know. So I think the supervisor is the original pirate captain of that ship. Do I think? Oh, Tack Rented? I mean, I don't think so. I feel like Tack Rented's like centuries plural in the past. I'll be curious to see if we get to actually see the supervisor, though. We've heard the supervisor now. Well, we think we've heard the supervisor. We heard a recording of the supervisor. You could tell by the cadence that was pre-recorded to go along with the docking procedure for the ship and everything. And you can tell no one had ever heard that recording before because they didn't know to get the hell out of the way of that when the docking bay opened from underneath the turf. They had no freaking clue. So again, everything they're showing us says that planet's been isolated for long time. Stephen Fry voicing the supervisor was unexpected. Well, forgive me, I have no idea who the fuck Stephen Fry is. but I'll take your word for it. I mean, the voice sounded familiar. I'll say that, but there's no way in hell I could have put a name to it. Nor can I put a face to the name. Maybe the parents? Could be. At least a couple of them. Could be Jod himself ending up dying. You never know. Think they'll ice any of the kids? Maybe KB, since they kind of half killed her, last week. Maybe that was preparation for us. It'd be an interesting choice, even though it would probably piss off most of the people that are actually watching this show. Watch the Hobbit trilogy. Stephen Fry played the corrupt mayor of Lake Town. Okay, I have watched it, just not recently. But cool. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I think all we can really say that announcement was a recording of a supervisor. We don't know it's the current supervisor. We just know it's a supervisor. For all we know, that recording could be almost as old as that docking procedure that no one had ever fucking seen. You say Wim, he's too whiny. I mean... Was that? Oh, yeah. Right. Can you imagine the backlash from the people watching this show if they whack Neil? What if they whack the cute one? That could be interesting. Jod slices his trunk off and he falls off something tall. That'd be pretty fucked up. So I don't really think that happened, but how wild would that be if they actually did something like that? Even if he sacrifices himself, I still think, the fans of this show would be pissed. Kind of hope they do it. I mean, if they want to really throw a fucking curveball, that would be the way to do it, be to kill the cute kid. All the reactors love Neil, says Icarus. I think Disney can pack its bags when they kill him. Yeah, well, it generate a lot of discourse, that's for damn sure. Even people don't watch the show will be like, they killed the cute one? The fuck? Neil or Wim would be very controversial, says Brennan. Yeah, I agree. The ending was pretty ominous, says Brooke, so still looking forward to the finale. Yeah, ominous is definitely a valid way to look at it. I just thought it was really abrupt. But on the other hand, he's standing there waving his lightsaber around. No diddy. And we already know we know he's perfectly willing to kill when he feels it's necessary. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. If all the kid characters are killed, imagine the backlash. Yeah, I don't think they'd kill all of them. Although, holy shit, if they did. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like the parents probably have better odds of dying than the kids. I would lean parents if, any of the AT-AT group dies. I'm leaning parents, for sure. Stanley says, I'll laugh if Jod does go in for the kill and the security droids just pepper him with stun rounds. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Halt, or you will be stunned for your own safety. Put down the lightsaber, or you will be stunned for your own safety. Delta Dan says, I think killing any kid would be pretty controversial, unless they sacrifice themselves. The parents are fair game, though. I mean, even if a kid dies sacrificing his or her, him or herself, I think people are gonna lose their shit. If any of the kids die, I think people are gonna lose their shit. Brandon says, Jod, the new Anakin, killing all the younglings. I mean, maybe. Rick says, to be honest, though, if the show somehow became super dark in the finale, I wouldn't be entirely opposed to it. Would be down for darker Star Wars. I mean, to a point, yes. Star Wars, George created it to be built around hope. So, I mean, if it got dark for a while, but then ended on a bright note, that would be in line with George's vision. See the original trilogy, Empire Strikes Back. So that'd be fine, but if you 86 all the hope, then yeah, you done fucked it out of actually being Star Wars. Farrah would make a good hostage, I guess. I don't know about that. I feel like she thinks she has more access than she really does. This entire show, she's come across to me as lower middle management. You know what I mean? People that end up doing a shit ton of the grunt work but get zero credit and have literally zero access to anyone of any consequence. You know what I mean? Yep, Andor is next. April, we get Andor. Let me check something here. We also get Star Wars Celebration 2025 in Tokyo. Where'd it go? What the fuck? I'm gonna be upset. If I cannot find that, did he disappear? Is it this one? Oh, yeah. Okay, yep, I found it. Yes. Brooke says, mostly want darker Star Wars because some of the dark Star Wars lore videos Stupendous Wave makes that I sometimes watch. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying there should be zero darkness in Star Wars. I'm just saying Star Wars being purely dark would go against what George created in the first place. That's all. Delta Dan says, yeah, the way she put her hand to her chest when the supervisor message came on, like she's never heard him before. Right? Well, it could either be that or just shock that, like, he would do a public announcement. Could be one of the two, but I'm inclined to go like she's never heard him before. I agree with that one. Stupendous Wave sometimes talks about the cosmic Star Wars stuff and whatnot. Yeah, actually, Stupendous Wave was the first Star Wars channel I started checking out the videos on when I started diving back in when the sequel trilogy was coming out. And then, of course, the recommendations came up, for related channels. Obviously, there was Theory, so I'm like, ooh, let me check this dude out. Holy crap, he's got a lot of subs. Started watching his shit, then I started watching his live streams, started watching Nerd Theory, and then I found Josh, and then, Nerd Vengers and all that kind of shit, and the rest is history, as they say. But yes, we get Andor in April, and we get Star Wars Celebration Tokyo in April. And hopefully, the first stream after that, we get to hear this.
Looks like it's just you and me. Hope y'all have been having a real good Monday evening. And I'm just here to bring you a message of positivity and self-affirmation. Ain't no thing, ain't no problem. That all has to do with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny coming out. Oh, shit. It might be the end of the road for Kathy. Oh, hell yeah, man. Because I think if it bombs, she gone. She gone.
Will I be able to play this song, the first stream, after Star Wars Celebration?
She gone.
In right around 3 months.
If it bombs, she gone. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone.
And if that happens, I still remember the promise I made so long ago. When she gone, I'm playing this song, and I'm working on camera. I don't give a fuck. I will be that happy.
If it bombs, she gone. Wow. She gone. She's gone.
Yeah, had to go there for a bit. But yeah, I'm hoping. When is that? When is that motherfucking thing? When are you motherfucker? April 18th to 20th. That is when Star Wars Celebration is. Especially on the videos I'm of Darth Maul training day. Oh yeah, I know. Nerd Theory was good times? Yes, it was. So KK leaving this year? Maybe. Maybe. Stanley says, unfortunately, I think you'll be waiting a long time for that. You mean you guys will be waiting a long time for that? Nerd Theory was great, says Brooke. I found out about Nerd Theory after I graduated college. Nice. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I was confused. It did for. What are you doing? Don't do this bullshit to me now, you motherfucker. Okay. Nerd Theory was great, says Brooke. I found out about Nerd Theory. But yeah, hopefully that will happen. Hopefully I'll be able to play that song. Hopefully y'all will regret the minute or so you watched me shaking my ass, because a minute or so is all my old ass can handle. If even a minute. Y'all might get lucky. I might be done after 20 to 30 seconds. But then again, adrenaline. Yeah, hopefully that will happen. Hopefully I'll be able to play that song. Hopefully y'all will. So, yep. Big April. Either way. We get Andor, Season 2, which will have to be much more quickly paced, as they are covering 1 year of time every 3 episodes. And we get Star Wars Celebration, where, at the very least, we should get a trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu. And maybe a confirmation of a fucking movie that they're actually going to put into production besides that one. Like, we are definitely making the following. Boink. Season 2. Just announce one, though. Make sure you're going to do it and just announce one. Don't announce anything more than that. At the very least, we should get a trailer for Mandalorian. Brooks visiting Asia, but not during Celebration, most likely in June. Oh, cool. Cool. Just announce one, though. Make sure you're going to do it and just announce one. Don't announce anything more than that. Oh, shit. There. That'll take care of the weird echo you guys probably been hearing. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're going to go check. Yeah, you're going to go see your sister in New York. That'd be sweet if you guys go to Comic-Con. Make sure you put a shit ton of pictures in Discord. Speaking of, if you want to join my Discord, there's a link in the description. And if for whatever reason you want to throw a dude some tangible love, my PayPal link is pinned at the top of the chat. As I've got the watch hours, but I don't have the subs to get the monies from YouTube directly. So, no, you weren't the only one hearing it. Nope, you weren't the only one hearing it. I caught it out of my headphones. I'm like, wait a goddamn minute. Oops. So, can we get more SM33 punches of Jod? I mean, that was pretty damn funny. I still don't know why they had him put the helmet back on. Like, for reals. Gonna be visiting family in China, so you're gonna be in Shanghai. Damn. Oh, thanks, Delta Dan. Appreciate that. I gotta fuck around with the chat bot and get some shit set up with the exclamation point commands. Yeah. Yeah, just don't say anything too Western or you're never gonna get back out of China, Brooke. Just, so be careful. SM33 is honestly my favorite droid in modern Star Wars. When you say modern Star Wars, do you mean Disney Star Wars? Because if you mean Disney Star Wars, then Chopper is mine. Because Rebels is full Disney creation. Igor says, I think helmet equals bad guy. Unwritten rule in Star Wars. That's fair. Or at least main bad guy anyway. Bill Dan says if he didn't have that helmet on, dude would be dead from that punch. I mean, yeah, that's true. That was a very clean right cross right to the fucking jaw. I like how they even showed the helmet break a little. That was pretty sweet. Oh yeah, Hu Yang was dope. I'm not saying Hu Yang and SM33 aren't dope, but I just fucking love Chopper. I like a little beat to hell mechanical droid that has a bit of a homicidal streak and an attitude. Super recent Star Wars stuff? Okay. Oh, post 2021? Alright. Post 2021. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Well, yeah, I'm kind of with Icarus, actually. Hu Yang and SM33 are kind of on the same level. Like, I like them both, but for different reasons. You know what I mean? But that is one thing I have to give credit to Lucasfilm for this. They have managed not to fuck up the droids, at least. It's about the only thing they haven't fucked up. But they haven't fucked up the droids. Chopper got the body count and it ain't even close. No, you're right. Like, it's not just that Chopper's willing to kill. Chopper takes genuine pleasure in killing. Chopper's like a new R2-D2. Chopper's like Bizarro R2-D2. But in the best way possible. The Yang and SM33 work through their voice actors. Yes, that does help. Chopper's a savage big troll. Yeah. I'm happy Disney hasn't messed up the droids and Vader. Well, they kind of came close in Kenobi. But yeah, they managed to stay just on the right side of history on that one. You just like how Chopper's the master troll. I mean, yeah. He's chock full of attitude. He doesn't give a fuck. And he likes to kill people. He's a bigger troll than... Oh, definitely a bigger troll than R2. Although R2 is... I mean, if C-3PO is to believe, R2 swears like a fucking sailor. Or a truck driver. You know. Pick your person with a reputation of swearing a fuck ton outside of me. Yeah. R2-D2 be swearing his ass off. Of course, evidently, so do Anzellan. I'm out, motherfucker! That shit was hilarious. I need to find that damn clip and listen to it about 20 more times just for fun. Laugh at it every goddamn time. So yeah, credit where credit's due. They have not fucked up the droids. The droids have stayed cool. At least the lead droids have stayed cool. So yeah, pretty decent episode though, I gotta say. Again, the show overall, the show is not mind-blowingly good, but it's good. It's entertaining. It's fun. The story is compelling enough, I would say, and I am looking forward to see how they wrap it up next week. Which I'm very curious the way they left it with that weird-ass ending this week. So, are there any final thoughts about the show? Questions? Anything along those lines? Because if not, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. As long as we don't get something like the Acolyte, Star Wars will be okay. Well, if you define okay as not getting any worse, then yes. But it's not in an okay position right now, so... I think the best we can hope for is, at least in the immediate future, is not getting anything to drag it down even farther. Avoiding a further decline is, unfortunately, a dub right now for Lucasfilm. As sad as that is. As sad as that is. Fight scene and Acolyte were great. They just need better writers. Oh yeah, no, that's where I will give credit to the Acolyte. Knight Stanley's. That's where I do have to credit the Acolyte. The fight choreography was pretty good. I enjoyed the fights. All of them. The hand-to-hand and the saber battles. I gotta give that show that credit. You still couldn't tell where the money was. The writing was atrocious. A lot of the acting was atrocious. There were a couple people did pretty all right. Still remember when Griffin Seed Up had to work hard to convince Justin to watch The Acolyte? Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Yep. But yeah, that's about all they got right in that show. Delta Dan says, episode kept me interested and the effects looked great. Totally agree with that. Crazy the show is so much cheaper than Acolyte. Probably 7 or 8 out of 10. I don't know that it was that much cheaper. I mean, they haven't dropped official numbers, but like every time the subject comes up, the word on the street is it wasn't that cheap at all. Which is fine because we can actually see evidence of the money being spent in this one with those visuals. And I doubt Jude Law came super cheap because he's fucking Jude Law. So, wow, that is a completely garbage, bigoted, bitch-ass snowflake racist screen name you got there, partner. I wonder where you came from. I'm going to guess in one shot, I think. Where would a jackass with that kind of screen name pop in from? Ignorant ass, snowflake, whiny bitch. Where could he have come from? I know! The Cucks of Melvin. That's where you're from, isn't it, Ku Klux Katarn? You know what, just for that screen name. Get your bitch ass out of my chat. Just for that fucking screen name. And if you're still lurking, feel free to send a friend. I'll shit all over them too. Y'all don't know who you're fucking with. Don't let the subscriber count fool you. I am more than capable of handling all you motherfuckers. Oh, sorry, Delta Dan. You get the next one. I promise. I'll give you time to hit them. I didn't mean to deny you the use of your wrench, sir. I'm sorry. Yeah, send all your fucking friends. Send Melvin himself. I'll put that bitch on screen. I'll send him a link. Well, I can't from StreamYards, but any old time. Any fucking time. I'll own any and all you bitch asses. What was even that? An ignorant ass motherfucker. That's what that was. How miserable is it to have an anti-watch party? Pretty miserable. But that's how these fuckwads operate. Yeah, well, that individual is sus, not just his name. The choice of that screen name pretty much says it all. Yep. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think anyone from that channel has popped in since the first week. Kind of glad they did, though. It's always entertaining to shit on worthless ass motherfuckers like that. Oh, by the way, fuckwads, my Twitter link is in my channel description. I'll thump on you there too. Open invitation. Brooke says, nothing wrong with disliking Disney Star Wars, but no need to attack others for liking it. To be honest, I'm hardly a fan of Disney Star Wars. But I will give credit where credit is due. Exactly. I'm not the biggest fan of Disney Star Wars, but I give each project a shot, evaluated it, and then I evaluate it as I see fit. This show, decent. But then there's also the toxic positive crowd. We're all just trying to be in the middle. That is very true too. Although it's actually been a hot minute since I've had an issue with the toxic positive side. Of course, I feel like some of that might be down to the fact that even a fair chunk of the toxic positives are realizing how fucked Star Wars actually is. Delta Dan says, not gonna lie, it's kind of fun to go into Melvin's chat and speak my mind. Yeah, they know me over there. I've been in there before. Surprised I haven't been banned there. Oh, that'd be funny. It would also be ironic considering Melvin makes a big deal out of when he gets blocked on Twitter. Calls people pussies for blocking him. So that would be very ironic and also unsurprisingly hypocritical of him to ban someone from his chat for giving him shit. I think. What do you think? He was slamming Josh in theory As soon as you say you're Avengers for life, you get attacked. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't go into his chat very much anymore. I can't remember the last time I was in there now that I think about it. Oh, yeah. Anytime any one of his knights wants to pop in here and get shit on, I'm always down to shit on a bigot. Always down to shit on a motherfucker like that. Always. Will it change them? No. I'm not deluded enough to think I can change any of them. But that doesn't change the fact I'm a shit all over them if they give me the opportunity. Anywho, that was a fun little interlude. Stupid asses. I think with the toxic positive crowd, I think they're realizing they can't get much clout with it anymore. That's why there aren't that much of them. I mean, that's a pretty good observation, Brooke. I'm inclined to agree with that. Yeah, they definitely aren't getting the traction they used to. And if you think about the way things are going these days, that's not surprising. Unfortunately, I'm not even going to say his fucking screen name. That asswipe that was in here earlier, he and his ilk, unfortunately, are probably going to be feeling quite empowered for the next 4 years or so. So, but that's fine. They can keep serving themselves up, and I'll keep spiking their asses down. You can find some of the negative nillies even on the Discords. Oh, yeah. They're everywhere. It's fine. I mean, I'm not out there just trolling to fuck with these people, but, you know, if they get super stupid in my face, I'm... what do you expect me to do? You know? Brooke says, the super negative crowd can probably keep making money off grifting off Star Wars, but I don't know if the toxic positive crowd have much of an audience anymore. No, they really don't. Because, like, the Acolyte basically cut their legs out from underneath them. Like, they lost even a fair chunk of the super positive crowd with that show. You know, they have no argument. They're just repeating what Melvin... Well, yeah, that's because they're stupid enough to think Melvin's worth listening to. Which just, you know, tells you enough you need to know about them. About everything? Yes, definitely about everything. Like, fandoms are fandoms. It doesn't matter what they're fans of. It's always the same split. You got the motherfuckers that hate everything about what they're a fan of. You got motherfuckers that love everything about what they're a fan of. And then there's everyone else. That's just every fandom across the board for any fucking subject. Whatever. Sports, nerdy, literature, you know, full-on cinema, you know, TV, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on and on and on and on. It's all the same shit. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the Tower Discord for sure. Way too much to catch up on. That is dead ass. Don't know who Melvin is? Well, you're good. Keep it that way. Don't really watch Theory much anymore. Yeah, neither do I. Like, he tanked after Josh left. I think Josh leaving kind of broke him a bit. Honestly. Honestly do. Like, I'm not saying it's Josh's fault. Josh got to do what is best for his family. And anyone who doesn't understand that really can just fuck right off. just in general. If you don't understand about people doing what they need to do to take care of their family, fuck off. Yeah, so it is what it is. Too much Warhammer? Not enough Warhammer. Dude just talks shit and wears a mask. You're not missing it. Yeah, and it's not even a good mask. That's the thing. It's like he ordered a Terminator mask off Wish, and that's what he got. Like, it looks like a cross between a Terminator mask and the Punisher symbol, and it's like the worst parts of it all mashed together. Yeah, no, yeah, I can understand Theory being, feeling some kind of way about it for a hot minute, but on the other hand, to just go off the rails like he has that's another story. Yeah, he does. He's got some voice modulation going, which, between that and the mask and the hood and the all red background he uses, so like no one knows who he really is. Bitch, bitch, bitch. And for good measure, bitch, bitch. He's a bitch. Everything he likes to call the quote-unquote woke crowd is actually what he is. Pretty much. So, all right, enough of that fucktard and his dipshit crew. All right, I'm getting out of here. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight and watching the show and talking about the show. And hopefully me shitting on that uninvited asswipe was entertaining as well. Hit all the buttons. Hit the thumb, hit the subscribe, hit the bell if you have not done so. I know most of you in here have, but perchance, if there's a lurker who has not done so, please do. So hype for Creature Commandos this week. I think it's going to be interesting. Don't know what Wave and Culty look like either. True, but they're just flat. We don't know what Meg looks like either. And they're not even, they don't show anything. Like Meg has that avatar and that's about it. But no, dude's sticking himself on camera just in an asswipe outfit with an asswipe background. And really, it's everything he talks about that's what really makes him a bitch. So, of course, I'll pick out all the rest of the ways he's a bitch, too. So. All right, y'all. Guys, have a good night. We'll see you for the regular stream tomorrow night. Talk a little news, a little speculation. Talk about what's been going on the last 3 days. And, yeah, it'll be good times. Then we'll be back Thursday for the Creature Commandos finale. Yeah. Well, see, that's the big difference, Brooke. People like Meg and Luton and Stupendous Wave and Culty. They're not hiding themselves while also being complete assholes. They're just, maintaining their privacy, which is fine. But, Melvin's a different breed, different circumstances. He's just a bitch. So. All right, so tomorrow night, 9 p.m., Thursday, probably 8:45 again. Maybe 9, depending. It'll be one of the two, because it's only one episode. And, yeah, so Creature Commandos finale Thursday, regular stream tomorrow night, regular stream Saturday night. And, yeah, that's the week in the basement. hope to see everyone at every event. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate all you guys spending your time here in the basement. Granting me your time is probably the biggest sacrifice you could make for this channel, and I appreciate it greatly. But, you know, again, if you want to do just a little bit more, my PayPal link's pinned at the top of the chat. And see y'all tomorrow night at 9. Maybe. Where's my goddamn mouse? There it is. 'Cause, yeah, I've done this before, I swear. Anyway. All right, check y'all later. Hopefully see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. Another fun watch party, folks, and that is because of you. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for having a very fun discussion about the episode afterwards. Spending time here, participating. Y'all are the shit. I appreciate you. Much love to all of you. And I will leave you with my usual admonition, and that is this. Wherever you're at, and whoever you're with, always keep it nerdy. See you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace!